No, Satya will be joining today.
Satya must be there, and Geeta, I think some network issue. She may not.
Ketna is also busy.
Ma'am, and am I to introduce her or no?
You are introducing Advaikat, sir.
I will be the presiding officer.
Okay, sir. Okay.
You did not see in the group? Ritu, it was put in the group, no? Agenda, PO or Advaikat, sir.
Yes, ma'am, yes.
Last minute changes, right?
It's not last minute. I think report has ho gaya.
Yes.
I'm still learning a lot of things about our club designations and whatever it is. Now, can anybody tell me what AA stands for?
Yes, Sergeant at Arms.
SAA. What is that?
Sergeant at Arms. Sergeant at Arms.
At arms. That was in Rotary also we had, no?
Yes, very
We used to go around collecting small contributions from all members.
Yes.
Then PO is what?
Presiding officer.
Oh. Then, there are a lot of many things I am yet to learn. So many short forms.
Yes, Shivanand, good evening. TTM, you know, no, Prakash?
Huh?
TTM. TTM. TTM.
So it's TEM.
No,
You must have it.
TTM.
You have something up in your sleeves. I don't know what it is. You tell me.
Table topic master only.
Oh, TTM. Acha, table topic master. Okay.
Achha, sir?
Yes.
Sir, Saurabh Deshpande would also be joining us, sir. He's from DWD. He'll be joining
The
us.
STM, yes. Saurabh from STM, I think.
Yes, yeah.
Yes, right.
I remember.
Yes,
Saurabh
yes, sir.
had
Yes,
interacted
sir.
with him.
He was one
Saurabh
season
is
runner.
yes. Yeah, he was, yeah.
Yes, ma'am. So he'll be also joining us, sir. Okay.
Chitra, just see whether you can give a call to Lalita.
Yeah, sure, sir. I'll call her.
Yeah.
Ajreka sir, table topic master is Nagaraj sir, but he is very silent at this moment. I don't know why.
He is preparing. He is making hectic preparations.
No, he is right now under the table. Before coming on the top.
Yeah, right. He is not even opening his camera. Hello, sir.
He is making his screen share perfect.
By any chance, we are recording today's proceedings?
I don't know who is the host. Only they can do. Chitra may be able to say that.
You know, somebody does the recording business, no?
Yes, sir.
Generally,
Last
the
time.
person, generally the host or the co-host, they will be able to record. Others cannot record.
Why is Nagaraj so silent?
I think Nagaraj must be a co-host because he is going to share the screen.
Staying also is not.
Sir, good evening, everyone.
Good evening, sir.
I am
Yeah, good evening.
Why are you so silent, sir? Actually, you are table topic.
Nagaraj, you are in Singapore or Bahrain?
Hello, sir. Advaikat, sir.
Yes.
Lalita is not joining today. She's a bit busy.
Oh, Lalita is not
She'll
joining.
join next week. Yeah.
Yes,
She'll
sir.
join next week.
Good evening.
No problem, no problem.
Did I miss
Welcome,
something?
Saurabh. Good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Yeah, good evening.
Dr. Fadnis, that was the background of Bahrain actually.
I thought Twin Towers I saw.
Twin Towers in Bahrain.
Bahrain.
Yeah.
And what is that in the cup?
Unfortunately, it is a tea. We are really enjoying your.
I
text.
think Chitra, Sergeant at Arms, if all role takers are there, you can start.
Yes, sir.
Saurabh has joined.
Yeah.
Saurabh has joined. Yeah, Rutu, you can start.
One second. ಏನಂದ್ರೆ
A very good evening to one and all present here, my dear Toastmasters and guests. I suppose there are no guests today. I, Rutu Surevanka, will be playing the role of Sergeant at Arms. I welcome you all to the 114th meeting of KLS IMER Toastmasters Club, Belgaum. Before we begin with today's meeting, I would like to begin by stating the mission of Toastmasters Club. Toastmasters provides a very supportive and positive learning experience in which members are empowered to develop communication as well as leadership skills, which indeed results in greater self-confidence and personality. Before we begin with today's meeting, there are certain rules and regulations that will be followed by the role takers as well as the speakers. Please put your cell phones on silent mode. Speakers are requested to refrain themselves from cross-talking. Speakers are as well requested to refrain themselves from refraining themselves from relating anything to politics, sex, or religion. One must also see to it that there is no movement during the meeting. Now I would like to introduce the presiding Toastmaster of today's meeting, Dr. Kamlakar Achrekar sir. Kamlakar Achrekar sir is pioneer and senior urologist of North Karnataka with several awards and gold medals. His passion towards public speaking inspired him to start Toastmasters in Belgaum. He is happy that he has made great giant strides in the club. I welcome Toastmaster Achrekar for today's meeting. Over to you, Toastmaster Achrekar sir.
Okay, thank you so much, Toastmasters.
Beachy
Good
Toastmasters.
evening to all my fellow Toastmasters. And only guest is only one. I invite their Toastmasters out.
Beachy Toastmasters ಅನ್ನೋದು.
Not audible, sir. Dr. Achrekar is not audible.
Yeah, am I?
Little better.
Better now? Yeah.
Some
Okay.
kind of light.
Okay, right. So a very warm welcome to all of you for our meeting number 113 of KLS IMER Toastmasters Club. I remember when we started the Toastmasters Club, the amount of difficulties, the hurdles which we had. And for a moment, I thought that it is not possible for me to establish a club at all. Perhaps it happens to most of us whenever we undertake or we wish to achieve something, some plans or anything like that. Apparently, in the beginning, it appears as if it is impossible. You just cannot. But as you continue with your efforts sincerely, then you come to know, yes, it is possible. So in this connection, today's theme also is the same. It always seems impossible until it is done. Do you know who has told this particular statement? It is a great
from you.
No, it is a Nelson Mandela. So you all know about Nelson Mandela, the 19th and 20th centuries, we saw the rise of some of the finest heroes of our time. But nobody was more critical to the global civil rights movement than Nelson Mandela, who is popularly known as the father of the modern South Africa. In fact, he was a quintessential example of greatness. He suffered straight, incredible odds, and he was imprisoned for nearly 30 years to achieve the freedom and liberty to his people. And ultimately he could. So that's what a great lesson we many times learn from these big personalities. Not all these big personalities, they become just big because they have got that ability, that tenacity to insist upon, to continue with their work. They never lose the courage. Probably this is the lesson which we need to carry in our life from these great things. Well, the important core values of the Toastmasters, probably, I don't know how many of you know, the Toastmasters, there are four important core values. I call them as RISE, R-I-S-E. One is R for respect, integrity, service, and excellence. So these are the four important core values which in Toastmasters we always try to inculcate and practice. So well, with this brief introduction, may I now call upon the most dynamic, energetic, although he has just joined Toastmasters, but he has taken the challenge, how I can become a Toastmaster of the day. So probably this particular phrase, it applies to him also. Siddhant, he must have thought it may not be possible for him to carry on as a Toastmaster of the day. But at the end of the meeting, I'm very sure he will realize, oh, it is always. I congratulate him that he has taken up this challenge. And unless and until you take such a challenge, there is no way to conquer the world. So this is what we learn in a Toastmaster. Always try to face the challenge, whatever it is. Never bother whether you fail, etc. Never worry about it. Just face the challenges. Don't become the result conscious. Rather, you become conscious of your efforts or your needs. And I'm sure the results will follow on their own. With this, I welcome our young Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Siddhant, to conduct the proceedings of today's meeting. Over to Toastmaster Siddhant.
Thank you, sir, for the warm introduction. Good evening, dear Toastmasters. I am T.M. Siddhant, and this will be the first time that I have taken up the role of Toastmaster of the day. So before I start, I have seen a lot of Toastmasters of the day conduct the meet so well. So this has set a yardstick. So 2 weeks back, we had PM Nagraj sir, and the way he conducted, he was truly an inspiration to me. So the way he used to speak, that gave me the motivation that I also should take up this role, and I should also learn from him and try to imbibe some of his qualities and become a better version of myself. So dear Toastmasters, as the Toastmaster of the day, I welcome you all to the 113th meeting of KLS IMER Toastmasters Club. Today, as the theme is, nothing is impossible until it's done, and it holds very, very true. We all might be having a lot of aspirations, some dreams which might seem impossible, but unless and until the work is done on ground, it will remain impossible. We have to really get into the action to get things going. Time and again, during our childhood, we have heard the very famous saying that कोशिश करने वालों की कभी हार नहीं होती. So with this, I think we should get started with today's meet. So today we'll be having 3 segments. The first segment will be the prepared speeches, followed by evaluation, and in the end we will be having the table topic session. So let's start with introducing all of you to the general evaluator of our meet, Dr. Achareka sir. I request Achareka sir to introduce him to the TAC team. Over to you, sir. Okay.
Again, thank you Toastmaster of the day. Very uncommon, particularly in our club in the beginning. One Toastmaster is to take at least 2 or 3 roles, and somehow we used to conduct the meeting, but never ever cancel the meeting. Toastmasters, we never believe to cancel the meeting, irrespective of the number of members who are present. You may not believe that, in some meetings we were only hardly 3 members. Even then we sat together and we started discussing something about the Toastmaster for about a half an hour, then we had a cup of tea, and then call it a day. That is also one of the meetings. So one of the important principles which we follow is, whatever may be the odds, the Toastmaster movement should always continue unabated, should flow. Do not find any excuses just to cancel the meetings. Okay, with this now my role is to completely evaluate today's meeting right from the beginning to the end. and also I need to give an evaluation of the evaluated reports. And to help this, I have got my own Taggle team, we call TAGL, the timer, R counter, grammarian, and listener. Today's the timer role will be played by Toastmaster Prakash. May I now request Prakash to explain his role as a timer.
Hello Toastmaster and guest. As a timer, my role is to remind all speakers how much time they spend on their speech, and also I will alert each speaker of the time they have left using green card, yellow card, and red card. For the topic speaker, I have time limit 2 minutes. I will raise green card at the end of 1 minute, and I will raise for the ice have time limit to 76 I will raise green card.
You're not audible.
Your voice is very low, sir. No, sir, actually, your voice is very low. Very.
Hello, can you hear me?
Sir, we hear you, but hardly actually.
Prakash, try to keep the microphone near your mouth, sir. Whenever you speak, that might make it better.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. For the topic, table topic speaker, I have time limit 2 minutes. 2 minutes. At the end of 1 minute, I will raise green card. At the end of 1 minute 30 seconds, I will raise yellow card. And end of 2 minutes, I will raise red card. For the icebreaker speaker, I have time limit 4 to 6 minutes in length. At 4 minutes, I will raise green card. At 5 minutes, I will raise yellow card. And at 6 minutes, I will raise red card. Most of the speeches should be for 5 to 7 minutes length. At the end of 5 minutes, I will raise green card. At the end of 6 minutes, I will raise yellow card. And at 7 minutes, I will raise red card. For individual innovator, I have time limit 2 to 3 minutes. At the end of 2 minutes, I will raise green card. At the end of 2 minutes 30 seconds, I will raise 3 minutes, I will raise. Hello.
Okay, Prakash, I think I don't know, there's a lot of disturbance from your side or I do not know. Okay, anyway, you have done your job. You have made your point very clear.
Sir, it's from Nikhil, actually.
Nikhil, I think background. You can mute. Yeah, that is great. That is great. Okay.
Now, sir?
Yeah,
Now is it fine? Okay.
Yeah. But if you can keep yourself muted till your turn.
Next. Okay, sir. Next is my turn actually.
Yeah. Okay, now timer now, I think next is the R counter, I will call that. Yeah, now may I now call Toastmaster Namita to explain her role as a R counter. Go to Namita.
Good evening, all the Toastmasters. I am Namita here. I'll be at the R counter today, and my responsibility would be to check for the filler words and the words repeated by the speakers, and report the same at the end of the meeting whenever asked for. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Toastmaster Namita. Now may now call grammarian Toastmaster Nikhil to explain his role and also introduce the word of the day.
Good evening, Toastmasters and guests. My role as a grammarian is to pay attention to the good use of English and some interesting words which can help us improve our vocabulary.
and I'll give my report at the end of the meeting. And the word of the day today is a sanguine, which is optimistic or positive, especially in the worst situation or the difficult situation. And for example, this can be used in the sentence like, although unemployment rate is rising, the economists still have a sanguine view of 21st century. I request all the Toastmasters to use these words in their respective speeches. Thank you. Over to you, General Evaluator.
Okay. Thank you, Toastmaster Nikhil. Now let us go to the listener, Toastmaster Nilesh, to explain his role. Yes, Nilesh.
Yeah, good evening, all Toastmasters, fellow Toastmasters, and honors day. I'm Nilesh here, and I'm playing a listener role as of now today. Being a good listener is just as important as being a good speaker. As the listener, I will note interesting tidbits of information from any of the speakers and ask questions near the end of the meeting to see if everyone was paying attention. Yeah, back to Toastmaster Acharika sir.
So that's great, Nilesh. You have told your role precisely well. And now that's all my team, that is a casual team, and I will come back with their respective reports after the speeches and evaluations are being done. Over to again Toastmaster today, Toastmaster Siddhant.
Thank you, sir, for introducing us to the tag team. So now, dear Toastmasters, let us dive into the first segment of today, which is the prepared speech segment. We had lots of speakers, but due to some commitments, they were not able to attend. So today, we have our only speaker, the person who lights up every moment with his sense of humor. He is none other than Dr. Prakash Padne sir. Dr. Prakash Padne sir's speech will be evaluated by PM Chitra ma'am. And now I request PM Chitra ma'am to kindly introduce all of us to Dr. Prakash Padne sir.
Hello. Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you, Toastmaster Siddhant. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. We all know how energetic Dr. Padnes, how energetic member Dr. Padnes is in our club. It's all the fun and the humor he has in every meetings and all the chats in the group. So it's great to be an evaluator to him and to be a mentor. He'll be presenting his level 2.2, okay? He'll be presenting the level 2.2 project. The purpose of this project is for the member to develop skills for delivering and receiving feedback. The purpose of this speech is for the member to deliver constructive feedback on another member's presentation. I think the evaluation form is wrong. Dr. Padnes, you will be repeating a speech. Yeah. So Dr. Padnes will be repeating, delivering a speech incorporating all the feedback suggested by in the project 2.1.
Correct.
Yeah. So that will be his project. He has told me the recommendations given by the previous evaluator. I'll be noting down for the same and I'll be giving the evaluation at the end of this meeting. Over to you, Toastmaster of the day. Siddhant, over to you.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am, for introducing us to Dr. Padne sir. Now, Dr. Padne sir would be speaking on
confabulation.
Confabulation. So, I request Dr. Padne sir to start the speech. Dr. Padne sir, confabulation. You can go.
Yeah. Is the timer ready?
Yeah, timer, please note.
Is the timer ready?
Yeah, he's ready.
Well, good evening, my fellow Toastmasters. At the outset, let me pay compliments to the person who has chosen the theme for today's meeting, and I also wish to compliment the TA Modi. He has proved that it is a valid one. Unless you try something, you won't achieve anything. TA Modi has already achieved the job that he has taken up right now. I had taken a project I had chosen a pathway of motivational strategy. When I made a choice of this particular project or a pathway, I never thought that it might be so difficult. But as I went on progressing along my pathway, and thanks to a positive and enthusiastic feedback and evaluation which I got from the other Toastmaster colleagues, although it was a professional one, it only proved to me unless I try, nothing is going to be possible. So if I keep on trying, nothing is impossible. The theme is right. The word is sanguine. Now, sanguine to me means very optimistic, positive, and cheerful. You have got to be optimistic about everything that you attend for the first time. And thanks to the positive feedback which I received from the fellow colleagues in the Toastmasters Club, today I find that my attitude and approach will be always sanguine going down the pathway of motivational strategy. The motivational strategy is to me is not giving a lecture from a high pedestal in a hall filled with thousands of audience, thousands in number, where you get an illusion because of the closed circuit cameras or screen. You feel that the speaker is very close to you, but nothing is farther from the truth. To me, motivation is one-on-one interaction with the member whom I am trying to motivate, getting up personal with him, try to understand him as a person, right? It will be absolutely intimate, confidential and personal one-on-one reaction. That is the only way I can adopt a policy to motivate somebody. So motivation is something not to be done in groups, but it is across the table with one individual. In order to decide about this motivational strategy, I was thinking about it. I came across the word confabulation. Mind you, confabulation is not a word which I heard about it today. Way back in second MBBS only, we had heard about this word. I am sure Dr. Acharekal will agree with him. What a fantastic word confabulation it is. It has got a tremendous potential to help us to solve or mitigate the myriads of problems that we face in our day-to-day life. Mind you, whenever you interact with anybody in the society or in a group like ours, there are certain things which need to be discussed across one-on-one, across the table, not addressed from the podium. When you have a personal one-on-one interaction with anybody, it helps you to motivate somebody else. See, ultimately you want to, or your aim is to motivate somebody into doing something positive or motivating him to come out of some morose or depressing situation. Now you will understand what situation he is in only after one-on-one interaction, not addressing somebody from the podium. So that is not the motivational strategy which I aim to give you. Now my personal experience, let me share with you. My memory takes back 35 years ago. I was just married, I had a daughter, beautiful daughter. My life appeared full. I was having a filled feeling, okay, completion of. My teacher from Pune came down visiting us. She was with me for dinner. She observed we were a nice, closely gelled family. But one message she gave me, Dr. Fadnes, if you want your daughter to develop into a very generous and important individual, successful in her life, she must have a sibling company. Now, it was up to me to prove that I was an obedient student, and I did it. So I had another daughter, and that fulfilled. And that simple confabulation or simple unofficial conversation made my life full. Scene number 2. I had gone to a medical college conducting examination for MD. Now mind you, MD level examination is intense dissection of a person who is presenting his case to you. At the end of the examination, we examiners moved huddled together in another room. The internal examiner went on telling me, so the candidate who made a presentation just now actually is a very good candidate. He is a very sincere, hard-working person. He is bound to be successful in whatever career he chooses. We together confabulated. We had an informal discussion and decided to pass that candidate. I am sure that particular candidate's life was made on that day after an informal discussion or confabulation with my fellow examiners. Cut across. Confabulation is also a method of solving many international or political problems or a governance problem also. Recently we had 2 high-level ministers from US coming down to India. 2+2 dialogue you must have heard of. We had a lot of background discussion going on during Agra summit when President Musharraf came visiting India. I told that the problem of Kashmir was almost solved because of the confabulation of indoor, closed door meeting that took place before the public address. but one of our own minister put a spanner and the Kashmir problem was not solved. What I am trying to say, whenever there is an interaction between two people in the society we live in, there is always a scope for confabulation. And confabulation or informal discussion that we conduct always helps us to solve many of problems which apparently appeared insolvable. So having one-on discussion of confabulation is very important. As a medical practitioner, let me tell you what other meaning of confabulation is. Hold your heart. I am going to tell you an interesting story. Did you see me in Hotel UK 27 3 days ago? I had a nice dinner date. You know who was giving me a company? Sandhya Shekhar. I was having a nice dinner with Sandhya Shekhar in UK 27, dimly lit with a musical background. At the end of 2.5 hours meeting, both of us were tipsy. I dropped her back home, and by the time I came back home, it was already midnight. I am still struggling to overcome the hangover of that particular meeting. Right? This was the meeting. Anybody was there in UK 27, you would have noticed me there enjoying a dinner with President Sandhya. Now, thank God she is not here, but what I told you is confabulation. Confabulation is a false story concocted to fill in the gap in the memory. Suppose you are asking me some questions as to what I did yesterday, and if I do not remember, what do? I concoct a story. I tell you a story which appears plausible, which appears convincing. It is absolutely concocted story. It is a false story which is given to fill in the gaps in the memory. That is confabulation. But mind you, confabulation can also be used as a motivating strategy. And that is what I wanted to use, make use of our interactions across the table every week in order to devise a motivational strategy. Thank you for listening to me.
Thank you, sir, for the wonderful speech, as always. Very fluent, and it has given us plethora of ideas to work on. So now, moving on to the next segment, is the segment which will make all of you to think on your toes. The table topic session. So now, let us all welcome the table topic master for today, TM Nagaraj, sir.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster of the day. Fellow Toastmasters, distinguished guests.
I think 1 minute, Nagaraj. I think we can wait some time for the evaluator to mark the points, at least a minute. Chitra, you may require some time, no?
She is not well.
No, see, Siddhant, generally we give 1 minute time so that, it helps the evaluators to note down certain points, etc. Okay. It's okay now?
Yes, sir.
We can go on?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, over to Siddhant again.
Right, sir. So now, moving on to the next segment, the table topic session. I request the table topic master of the day, TM Nagaraj, sir, to conduct the session. Over to you, Nagaraj, sir.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Siddhant. That was such a wonderful introduction about me. Thank you so much for inspiring me as well. Fellow Toastmaster, distinguished guests, a very warm good evening to one and all. I want all of you to reciprocate.
Good evening.
Thank you. Welcome to the KLS IMER Toastmaster Club, and keep smiling because we are live on the YouTube. Keep smiling as we are live on the YouTube. You must have seen the link in your...
You are muted.
Somebody is muting me, I guess. I don't know who's that.
Yeah.
Okay. Am I audible now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much. Without wasting much time, let me take all of you to one of the exciting segment of Toastmasters journey, and that is table topics. I have selected few names and I will be calling them one by one, and I have 5 topics, and the topics are, I will share the screen and I will explain how it is going to be. Is my screen visible?
Yes. Yes,
okay.
Very much.
Okay. Okay, the whole idea about this is, you will be shown one picture. Looking at the picture, you need to speak for 1 to 2 minutes. It's very simple rule. Is it clear to everyone?
Yes, sir.
Fine. So let's move to the first Toastmaster who will be attempting a table topic is Toastmaster Rutu, our very own beloved Sergeant at Arms, who is always ready to start our meeting with so much enthusiasm and interest as well. So Toastmaster Rutu, are you ready? Are you ready? Okay.
Yeah, she is ready.
I will open one picture. You need to look at the picture and you need to speak for 1 to 2 minutes. You know the timings?
Yes.
Check the timer. It will be and pin the timer as well.
Yes.
Timer, please note down. It is 1 to 2 minutes. I hope he is aware about the timings for the table topics.
Yeah, Prakash, you know.
Okay. So this is the picture you need to look and you can speak.
Yeah.
Toastmaster Rutu?
Yes, sir. Just give me 2 minutes, sir.
It's not 2 minutes. You will get 30 seconds to think.
You have to speak for 2 minutes.
Yes, sir.
You can start now.
Okay. So this picture reminds me of my school days. I remember the boy who's standing over there. It reminds me of me. Whenever my professor, my teacher used to call me up, my legs would shiver like, I get scared to go and look at those starry eyes of teachers. Then I used to somehow manage myself, gather all my guts and go there. And I would feel that what would sir tell me now, or what would my ma'am tell me? Is she going to start giving me lectures about my work and all? Then suddenly I go there and I find out that my teacher is very pleased with my work, and I'm so happy that I'm not able to even control myself, and the whole classroom is staring at me as if they also don't know what is going on. The whole classroom is staring at me like, what is professor about to tell her? What is she going to do now? Or is she going to get any punishment? They have that curiosity, like what is going to happen to her again? Because I was the most targeted student in my class. I was filled with enthusiasm, or you say too much naughty I was in my school days. So I was the most targeted kid, and the last bench also is empty, which says that I used to always be on the last bench. Last benches are always called first and are always targeted. So then I'm going near the professor, and in return I'm so shocked that he is praising me because of my good work. And I remember that one incident had happened, that my professor had actually, the teacher had actually praised me for my good project. So yes, sir. It makes me nostalgic. Thank you. Over to you, table topic master.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Rutu, and that was well attempted. I really appreciate that. Moving on to our second speaker, I would like to invite Toastmaster Shivanand Astekar. Are you there?
Yeah, he is very much.
Yes, sir.
I am here.
Toastmaster Shivanand, yeah, your picture, your topic in the form of picture is this.
Oh.
You can start speaking in 30 seconds.
Okay, I will try my best. Okay. Last year we gone to Tirupati. All friends, we planned to go to Tirupati, and we have a planned morning. We will reach there at and after taking darshan at 10 o'clock, we have a train at 5 o'clock. And from upstairs, from main temple to, we'll come back to the Tirupati station at 4 o'clock. And there we missed our train due to traffic. We missed the train. and after that we search for different transportation from that Tirupati to Belgaum, because we need to reach Belgaum tomorrow at any cost. So we took one vehicle from there, and we travel from another train that is for Hubli, and Hubli to another train that is Hubli to Belgaum. So we book for that train, and we sit on that, and in that train there is a very huge crowd because we have no booking, so we get a general seat. There is a very crowded place. We are traveling from Hubli to Belgaum, and we are feeling when we see the Belgaum board, now it is getting there, then we are very happy after getting the board. So this much I can say, sir. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Shivanand. That was well attempted.
Yeah.
And thanks for the journey as well. We also felt that we lived the moment with you. So having said that, our next speaker is Toastmaster Saurabh.
Saurabh is there or not? Just
Is he there? I saw he was there before.
yeah, in the beginning he was there.
Okay, fine. If he is not there, the next. So next is our Toastmaster Nikhil. Toastmaster Nikhil.
I'm there, sir. Yes, I'm there.
Yes. Thank you very much for being there. And your table topic in the form of picture is this, and you can start speaking in 30 seconds.
Okay. Okay. The moment I look into this picture, there's a great view in front of me, that is Goa. Goa for us is like just 50 kilometers away. We go there like every weekend, but very less time I've been there with families. Whenever we go with families, we always go to some temple, we visit the temples very much. Like often we go there. So it's like we never visit beaches that time because Goa's beaches are never meant to visit with parents and all. So I never been with parents. So I was always with there with my friends. So I used to go there, I used to chill, and the sunset and all, it's really beautiful. I've been there like my entire life. Most of the time I've been in Goa. So with parents, it's totally with temples. So it was great time over there. So I love these kinds of this sunset. Actually, this feels really happy to be over there at that time. Even yesterday, like 2 days back, I've been there with most of my friends have been there. We were chilling over there, so we were sitting in front of the sunset, and it was totally one of the great things that I have ever done in my life. So thank you very much, sir. Over to you, sir. So we will talk.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Nikhil. Who doesn't love Goa? Goa is the most happening place in entire India, and it's being looked from entire world as well. Thank you so much for that. And our next speaker is, let me call upon our senior Toastmaster, that is Toastmaster Prakash Mugdi. Sir, are you there?
Is he there? No, I doubt.
Prakash he's there, but if he's listening to me. Okay, till then, let's take Toastmaster Ravi.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Toastmaster Ravi Pratap Singh. So your table topic in the form of picture is this, and you can start speaking in 30 seconds.
Hey. Yeah, can I start?
Yes.
Yeah, that reminds me to my village actually. My village is 630 kilometers from Dehradun, and it is, like this picture, rural and less developed. So I like to sit on a side of talab. I don't know whatever we say in English, but it is very good time when we are fishing in that talab with my father. So it is pretty good time for me because I was only 10 years old at that time. So it is a pretty good memory for me to look on. So yeah, that's pretty much from my side because I don't have much memories of my village. So yeah, that is it.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Ravi Pratap Singh. That was a good story. Thank you so much. And our next speaker is our Prakash Mugri sir. Are you there? I want him to attempt once. Prakash Mugri sir, are you there? Okay, if he's not listening to us, then let me invite one more randomly. Toastmaster Nikhil Raut.
Nikhil already won, huh?
Nikhil is done. Oh, okay, sorry. Saurabh is not there, right?
Nilesh or maybe.
Maybe Nilesh, you mean?
Sorry, Nilesh. Toastmaster
Yes,
Nilesh. I'm sorry, I got confused with the names because we have got a lot of Prakash there. So, like that, Nilesh and Nikhil is getting confused. Okay, Toastmaster Nilesh, are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so your table topic in the form of picture is this. You can start speaking in 30 seconds.
Even I don't know this place. Actually, I'm from Pune. Actually, I don't know what is that. Just, it is a hospital or it is a school?
Management school. Management. Institute of Management.
Sir, let him attempt.
Sorry. Yeah. I believe this is a college. So I'm sharing my college jumps here. Actually, here is a very interesting topic with me. I was in third year in engineering. At that time, randomly, actually one age retired HOD or cake man join with means our ENTC background, and they said we are selecting a president of our class. Then randomly she said you can. She said me you are a president for now, means for this year. I am very surprised because that I literally goes to my after that I literally goes to the sir, and I request him because my communication is very weak. I am not capable of that position, but this sir said me the communication you can talk with any languages, and you are capable of handling those things. After that, after 6 months, with my sir is checking my ability, and I will be the college here after 6 months. That was a unbelievable moment for me, and after that I politically and dynamically I handle all the college trips and all things, visits and all that things. Yeah, that's it, sir. Yes.
Well attempted, Toastmaster Nilesh Raut, and I'm sure you are really a good speaker. The way you spoke and the way you brought all your memories together, and the way you spoke, that shows that you are a good speaker. Your communication is really good. It's just you need to work out a little bit more, and you will be a champion speaker in the future. All the best for that. And having that last speaker, let me hand over the control to Toastmaster of the day, and thank you very much for giving me an opportunity to be your Toastmaster table topic master for the day. Thank you very much, and over to Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Siddhant.
Thank you, Nagaraj sir, for conducting such brilliantly. This is the first time I've seen someone put so much of efforts in table topic. All those pictures, they were extremely innovative. And with this, let's move on to the last segment of today, which is the evaluation segment. This is personally my favorite segment because it introduces all of us, it introduces the speakers to the areas in which they can improve. And we all know that there's always a room for improvement. So with this, I would like to welcome the general evaluator for conducting today's session. Over to you, sir.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Siddhant. Now I am again back with my evaluators. Today there was only one speech that was given by Dr. Prakash, and he is going to be evaluated by the Toastmaster Chitra. Toastmaster Chitra is a very seasoned Toastmaster. I can say that he is one of the greatest pillars of our Toastmasters club itself. They take a lot of initiative. She hardly misses any meetings and always tries to contribute in one way or the other to our meeting. I am really proud of Toastmaster Chitra. Okay, Toastmaster Chitra, you can start your evaluation of Dr. Prakash Padnis's speech. Over to Toastmaster Chitra.
Thank you, Toastmaster Dr. Accelerator, for such a generous compliment. I don't know whether I deserve all that. Thank you.
Very much. You deserve very much.
Thank you.
You deserve to be seen on the screen.
Sir, I'm really not well.
Okay, no issues. No.
Please pardon me, only for today.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Dr. Padnis delivered a speech on the topic confabulation. Very attractive and inquisitive title, which made all of us, I think at least me, to think what it is. I had never heard the word confabulation. As soon as I saw the title, I googled what it is. And I'm really happy that I'm the evaluator for that speech. Dr. Padnis began with appreciation, lots of appreciation for the Toastmaster of the day, and lots of positivity. He used the word of the day, and he used many stories to explain what exactly is confabulation, which made the concept or the topic very clear. What is confabulation? He shared his personal stories, and also at the end he added a false story which made all of us to believe it's true. Great attempt, Dr. Padnis. If I have to tell you recommendations, the first thing would be you could have avoided the political reference you made in the speech. I don't think it was a major one. I just felt you could have avoided the political reference and taken some other example, as there is a rule from the Toastmaster to avoid speaking about politics. That would be my suggestion. It's up to you. Again, it's up to you. And the second would be, I was really struggling to find out what all to point out. The second suggestion I want to tell you is you can try delivering the speech by standing. Your body movements really was good while sitting. It would be great if you can try delivering your speech standing. Those are the only two recommendations I would tell. And overall, a very good speech, well crafted with stories, personal stories, and a false story, which made all of us to believe. And you clearly winded up the meeting, telling the importance of confabulation. Over to you, General Evaluator.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Chitra. That was a very apt evaluation of a really great speech. One thing what I appreciated in Dr. Prakash's speech is he clearly mentioned what exactly the motivation. Motivation is just one-to-one or one-on-one discussion. Then only the real motivation happens. If at all I have to take some message from his talk, I think I take this, that is the motivation, what exactly I mean. In fact, I should thank Prakash for introducing a new word itself, confabulation. I am sure after seeing this, many of them, they would have gone and seen in the dictionary or they would have googled out and tried to find out what exactly it is. So thank you for introducing a new word, and you made us to ponder over this particular new word. You always say, a person who is confabulating is not lying. But nevertheless, you told a false story which you made every one of us to really believe. I also started believing in the beginning, but later on when you said it was almost midnight at 12 o'clock, then you had to drop, then I thought this cannot happen with the Sandhya man. So then so it was a false. So anyway, I should appreciate your ability to how a falsehood can be made to believe by others. And that's what we call it a confirmation. Beautifully delivered talk, well structured, within time, and I'm really seeing the great prospects in Dr. Prakash Padnis's speech. And I'm sure one day he's going to emerge as the class one speaker. I'm really proud to have you as our member, and I should be really happy that you have joined the Toastmasters in our group. And I'm sure you are going to add some value to the Toastmasters also. So it is a very good, well-structured speech you are given and beautifully evaluated by Toastmasters. Okay, over to now. Okay, that's. I'll have just to talk about. I'll give my report, general report, and general evaluator, because there are no other evaluators there. Before that, I'd like to call my Tiger team once again, just to give their respective report with regard to the time, our counter, etc. Let me call the timer Prakash. Give your timer report.
तर मैं नानू कुत्ता नानू मैग जगते नहीं हैं होते नहीं
Prakash,
Hello?
That's better. Keep your nearer.
For prepared speech, have a time limit.
ನಾ ಇನ್ನು ಸಣ್ಣ ಸಣ್ಣ ಕಾಲೇಜ್ ಚಿಲ್ಲರ್ ಸಮಾಜಲ್ಲ ಕೆಲಸ ಇನ್ನು ಯಾರು ಕರೆಯೋದು ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಐ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಡೂ ಇಟ್ ಯಾರ್ ಐ ರಿಯಲಿ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಡೂ ಇಟ್
For evaluator, time limit 2 to 3 minutes. Team CM Sikram has taken time 1 minute 55 seconds. For the table topic, we took time 1 minute 50 seconds. TM Sivanand time 1 minute 35 seconds. TM Nitin took time only 1 minute.
ಟೇಬಲ್ ಟಾಪಿಕ್ ಇವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂಯೇಷನ್ ಮಾಡೋದಿಲ್ಲ ವೈ ಡೋಂಟ್ ಡೂ ಇಟ್ ಐ ನೀಡ್ ಟು ಟೆಲ್ ದೆಮ್
Great. Okay, thank you, Dr. Prakash. Now, let us now hear from Namita about the killer words which our speakers have used. Over to Namita.
Hello everyone. Coming to the R counter, the speakers, Dr. Padnis sir and Chitra ma'am, talking about the speeches, they were very well structured and prepared speeches and evaluation as well. And as Advait sir rightly said, they are indeed seasoned speakers. So I am going to become one of them very soon. Then coming to the table topic speeches, speaker one Rutu didn't use much of the filler words. He just used it once or twice. Speaker 2 Shivanand sir, he used it some 4-5 times, that is while telling the speech, the words were just dragged a little bit. Coming to speaker 3 Nikhil, he used the filler words like so and and so was the one which was most frequently used, and was used some 3-4 times. Then speaker 4 Ravi Pratap Singh, even he used so and many times, and was used around 8 times. And speaker 5, TM Nilesh, he used according to my count, he used it for 4 to 5 times. So back to general evaluator agriculture. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Namita. Now let us hear the report from the grammarian, Toastmaster Nikhil.
Okay. So it's always a pleasure to hear to Dr. Padnis sir while he is delivering his speeches. And even today's speech was really humorous one. And sir really took a great effort to explain us about confabulation. He even used multiple examples for it. Sir used sanguine word, the word of the day, multiple times today. And in table topics, no one used the word sanguine, including me. That's it from my side, sir. Thank you. What you generally value?
Okay, thank you, Nikhil. Now, last but not, of course, not the next person in my team is the listener, Nilesh. Let us hear from Nilesh how much attentive we were during the entire meeting. That is going to be checked. Nilesh?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Hello, Toastmasters. I have prepared a few questions to see if everyone was listening. The first question is, two political leaders in this meeting we have mentioned. Can you just say which one, which two?
Mustafa Khan.
Nelson Mandela.
Nelson Mandela,
Yeah, Nelson Mandela.
Nelson Mandela.
Yeah, right.